See, I was ready to get on with my work, but my environment and my body had different plans. Thank you for your patience. But you can't be a person like me and live a perfect life. Okay? Nobody's life is perfect, especially not a revolutionary. So, on this journey, we're gonna have to have a give and take, okay? I know it's disgusting to some people, but I have to live with it. You're just passing through. It's a small price to pay as a thank you for what I do for all of us. All right, I think I'm ready now. So I've already asked the question in my mind, okay? But the thing is, I don't really want to say what I asked exactly. Just know it's based on work, okay? These readings, the next 12, well, yesterday was the first one, I think. Yeah, no, yesterday was the second one. So this is the third one. So I'm doing the 12 signs, but I don't want to mention the signs because I feel like it confuses people when I mention the signs, because just because you are, let's say, an Aries sun, it doesn't mean that the Aries sun message is what applies to your life. Maybe it does, but there could be other zodiac signs, the messages in the other zodiac signs that resonate with your situation. So I've decided to kind of stop calling out the signs so much and just kind of bring the situation so that you'll know if it has anything to do with you or not, you know? I find that because remember, if you know anything about tarot reading, if you learned by watching other readers, you realize that they have a thing that they say before they start. They talk about sun, moon, Venus, and North Node, you know? So it's like these different placements could or may not have your own sign in them. And a lot of people probably don't know their birth charts. And I've realized also that we harness different energies of the zodiac to deal with the different challenges that life presents to us. So instead of calling out the sign and making you focus on that one sign, I decided to just put the title and you'll know if it has anything to do with you or not. You know? So it's less confusing and it's more all encompassing. So No matter what birth sign you are, what north node, what Venus or south node or whatever, you'll know if it's your story or not. You know? So that's the reason why I'm not saying out loud what I'm asking for right now. But it's about work, okay? And also the gender, like the energies, masculine and feminine energies. Just because you're a female, it doesn't mean that the stories for the masculine energy doesn't apply to you. And just because you're a male, it doesn't mean that if it's a female reading that it doesn't apply to you, because we both sexes carry both energies, masculine and feminine energies. So I just decided to cut out all that talk and just bring the story. I think it simplifies things and it makes things easier for even a person who is not used to, or who knows very little about tarot and oracle reading and whatnot, to understand and identify if the story has anything to do with them. So after I get the headline, I'm going to stop this live and then I'm gonna put the headline on the next live so that people who resonate with that story or who have an interest, even if it's not their story, can know, well, yeah, I think I wanna connect for this one. I wanna watch this one. I'm having breakfast issues again today. So there's that. I did good for 2 days. We got the card that wanted to pop out. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, because of good credit. They want to make me annoyed. There's something coming to this eye. I just pulled my screen across so that I can block if it's some kind of fume or something. Let's see if it clears up. I guess the Jews put me in a gas chamber because that was the mode that Hitler put them in. This whole house is a gas chamber. Even my phone is toxic fumes coming from my phone, bruv. Even on my floor, I don't know how they do that. My phone, my tablet, my floor, just about all the lights in the roof, by the kitchen sink. They put me in a gas chamber to live. The thing is, no, I'm not gonna say that. Well, let me just say, it's not all Jews. It's just the bad ones. I have a problem with the bad ones, okay? The ones who run society in this very unfair, imbalanced, tormenting way. I have a problem with them. So when I say Jews, just know I'm not talking about all Jews. I'm talking about the ones with the power who choose to use it for nonsense. That's who I have a problem with. The ones with the power. Because if they got the power in this place and everything is so shitty, that means they are the reason why it's so shitty. They could have made different choices and they choose not to. So yeah. You're hurting me, you're hurting everybody, but everybody chooses not to do anything about, well, most people choose not to do anything about it. I'm going to do something about it. Good credit, bank account, and at the bottom of the deck we got bank serviceman. What's happening here? Government interference. Is that what happened to my bank account? Let's see. Let me see what the topic is for today. Because they shut down my bank account with no good reason. I haven't had a bank account from since what? About 2022 or 2021. I think it might have been 2022. Yeah, there's something coming from the kitchen area, I think. So clearly, I offered them my hand of I offered them the olive branch, and clearly I'm still suffering, so they don't want the olive branch. Well, if they want to do this thing the hard way, it's not a problem for me. And all y'all witnessed that I offered to help us, to help them to fix things, even in their own personal family life, giving them generational wealth and whatnot. I offered to help them to fix their wrongs without losing their status. But clearly, it's like they're saying, fuck you, bitch, die. So, okay. But just know I'm not going to die. And fuck you too. If you hurt me, we're gonna hurt you. Because this transition is going to happen. I'm not the one that's doing it. God decided it's time. Why are you mad at me? You should be happy that we're offering you some kind of leniency, some kind of ease into good karma, good credit. You should be happy. But no, your ego is too inflated to show gratitude. I'm already above you. I've been above you. You horrible Jews in your high positions. I'm already above you. You need us to pull you up and out of the mess that you currently find yourself in. I'm already above you and you can't change that. You can't kill me, you can't destroy me, and you cannot stop the transition that's happening. Matter of fact, you have no other option but to bow. Bow or fall hard and far down, you and your family and your friends. Because that's the direction that you're going in, down. You will bow. Pharaoh. You will bow. All of you. Bow or fall. Continue to fall. I didn't want to say it like that because I'm trying to save your stupid fucking ego too. But since you want to play hard, let me bring you all the way the fuck down. You will bow. I told all y'all I'm better than you. I'm higher ranking than you. Whether you like it or not. I am she. You will bow. And don't make me make you beg too. Keep fucking with me. Not only will I make you bow for me to give you any kind of assistance, when you see yourself just falling uncontrollably and you've reached so fucking far down, I will make you beg. I will ignore you and I will record you and I will put that shit on the internet so that people can see. Keep fucking with me. You think that your ego is something to listen to? I will bring you and your ego all the way the fuck down. I will make you beg, I will record that shit, and I will put it on the internet. Since you want to keep fucking with me and try to prove to yourself and the people around you that you got some kind of control over what's happening. I tried being nice to you. Let the records show. Keep going. Turn off all these fucking gas, whatever you got going on in my house. And stop emitting it from my phone and my tablet and get this shit off my floor. And if you're smart, you will start paying me the respect that I'm due and contact me so we can start to clean this fucking shit of a system up to save whatever face you have left. Or else you will have to hide from these people in your bunkers that you all have been building, waiting and anticipating the time when these people rise up against you. You think this is a joke? Whichever path you choose to walk, that's your fucking business. But you're coming down. You're either going to do it right or you're going to get all the way the fuck down. Your time of tyranny is over. We got Stranger showing itself now. And we got Inheritance at the bottom of the deck. You will be replaced. If you don't want to run society properly, you will be replaced. The next in line. All of you government officials and all of you who decide that you want to go in for this position and you're doing something completely contrary to what you're supposed to be doing, if you can't do the job, you need to let it the fuck go so that somebody who is willing and courageous enough to do the right thing can fill the fucking spot. This is not a drill. So the headline for the live today is So there is something coming in from my kitchen. You need to turn all these gas, whatever the fuck you call them, off. These gas lines. All these attacks, you need to stop attacking me. So what are y'all doing to Malika as well? Malika's day has been crazy. Whatever y'all are doing to Malika, stop it. Lord, please, I want you to show up and show out on our behalf today. I'm feeling a little bit, uh, I'm feeling a little bit like making a statement, you know? Yeah, y'all are trying what you're trying on Malika because you tried it on me and it didn't work on me. So now you're attacking Malika because you think Malika's weak. I am Malika's mother. She comes from good stock. Her father's a cunt, a weak cunt. But she wasn't raised by her father. She was raised by me. She's her mother's daughter. She was raised by me and I was raised by God. So Malika's gonna be fine. Na, 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 na. what you're trying to do not gonna work. It not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. It not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. It not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. It not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. What's up, your mama? No, it not gonna work. No, it not gonna work. It not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. Fuck you, not gonna work, it not gonna work, it not gonna work. Idiot. I am she. Praise the Lord. To God be the glory. Let's teach y'all how to be real bosses. Let's teach y'all how to be really dignified. Put on your bomber cloth suit and your name brand this and your $1,000 this and your $1,000 that, and you sit down in your high chair in your bomber cloth office with your fucking title and you can't do shit. Look at your progress reports, all of you. Your failures. Wearing nice suits, nice clothes and nice jewelry. Your fucking failures. In your nice shoes and your nice house and your nice car. You're a fucking failure. Okay, so the subject matter. Okay, so we got money invested. We're checking to see what the headline of today's live is going to be. It's all about somebody invested some moolah. Just like these idiot Jews invest plenty money in trying to destroy me and it all failed. How much money have you wasted trying to hurt me? Trying to bring me down? Trying to stop me? Shit. I should do a little, I should find out, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's get a little estimate of how much money y'all have wasted since 2008. How much money have you wasted trying to bring me down and failed? There's a deck for that. Using your chaos, magic, and Malika, you better turn that shit off, because you're going to suffer more than she does as a result. So Most High God, block anybody trying to interfere with us as you reveal, like, let's show myself and the rest of the world and these idiot Jews how much money they've wasted. Let's not even talk about how much destruction has come upon their organization, how small it is, that now they need new recruits. Shit is falling apart. Bling, 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 bling. I'm melting. Yeah. You know what you should do? Go to the fucking gym and stop eating so much. You need to melt some of that fat off your body. Maybe that's that you need to melt that way too. Fat bitches. I'm talking to the men and the women. You're all bitches. See how much money y'all have wasted. We just want the financial report. We're not going to talk about how much links you've lost, how much smaller your group is. Let's see the numbers, please, Most High. All right, let's go. So we got the 400 at the bottom of the deck. What's 4 representative of in numerology? I think it's the feminine energy. That's what I learned one time anyway. Anyhow, let's see. The numbers, please, Most High. Okay. How many times should I go around? Woo, woo. Okay. Whoa! Oh, interesting. Very interesting. The inflation card flipped over. Is this why the country is going through inflation? Is because you wasted so much money trying to take out one little woman who is even offering you a hand of brotherhood and sisterhood to help your little criminal mongrel ass. You wasted all that money for nothing. Now you have to turn on the people with this inflation to make your money back. Is this why everything is expensive? Is this why food is so expensive and housing is so expensive and all these things? Is that how you're trying to recoup your money? Yeah, look at how many refused job card come out. You were supposed to refuse the job. You were supposed to let it go. At no point you thought to yourself, you know what, let me let this go. You had absolutely no respect for me. You didn't try talking to me not once. You didn't try to negotiate with me not once. Nah, because you're king, innit? You're the kings and queens of society and I am nobody. Yeah, bitch, I outrank you. All of you. Surprise! Look at this shit. And this is only 2 cards. 90 billion. 60 billion. That's 150 billion. The amount of people you paid off, all the street actors. Since 2008 until now. How many people you've paid money to and they just took your money and they didn't achieve anything from what the fuck they were trying to do? Oh, you feeling it in your purse strings? Oh. So people of America, England and everywhere, this is the reason why we truly have inflation, is because they've wasted so much money trying to destroy little old Chanel. Trying to stop little old Chanel from becoming who she was born to be. Because they already know my star. That's why they stole me from my birth mother and gave me to a witch for her to raise me as though I am her own. They knew who I was destined to be and they were trying to divert me, but they didn't want to kill me because they hoped to be able to use my gifts for their benefit. And it's all backfired. God said, hell nah, this one is mine. She's an advocate of good. She's not an advocate of evil. I'm going to save this one for me. So that's why they kept me alive, because they keep telling themselves that I'm going to buckle. I'm going to either kill myself or I'm going to conform to what they want me to be, which is to join their team and help them to do evil. Shit, I wasn't built like that, man. Proud to say. I'm not made of that dirty stuff. So we got 2 refused job cards, and after a while, God was like, "Okay, I'm gonna just be silent. Then you just do what you're doing. I'm just gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna stop trying to save you. It's okay." So on top of the 81, no, on top of the 90 billion and the 60 million, there's another 700 million, right? And then we got all these little pences. We got donate. Oh, let me see. I wanna calculate this. I wanna know. Wait, where's my calculator? This shit is funny. That's what the fuck you get. Is that why you so mad at me? You were the one making the decision to keep spending, keep investing. You were the one who made those stupid decisions, in spite of getting the nudges to stop. Now you're mad at me and you're taking it out on all the people. You're making all the people pay for your stupid fucking mistake. So this is the real reason why there's inflation. The money making people, they all got together and tried to take out this star. So they all invested and chipped in and spent their money and lost. So now they inflate the price of everything trying to recoup the money. I look like a simple woman, but I'm not. I'm a big fish. I'm just humble about it. That's why y'all are fucking confused as to what the fuck is really going on. I just always wanted to be a regular person, but not the type of person that's going to take bullshit. I know God created me for great things. But I never saw myself as a person to exalt myself over other people. I respect people. I love people. I'm never the type of person to big up my chest. I've always been humble and I love being humble and I will continue to be humble. But I like my personal space. Do not invade my personal space. I don't care how much you love me. If you're not invited into my personal space, don't even think about running up to me and hugging me and kissing me and giving me gifts and all these things. Don't do it. I'm not that type. I like being a secret top dog. Well, I guess it's not a secret anymore. And I guess it was even a secret. It wasn't even a secret to these people who were putting in such effort to conquer me. They knew who I was. That's why they tried so hard. When they get frustrated, they probably took my life a couple times. And I keep coming back. God keep bringing me back. And still my answer is no. I'm not working for you. You're not worthy. Any enemy of God is an enemy of mine. All enemies of God are enemies of mine. Because if you don't have no appreciation for God who give you the very breath, everything you got is because God allowed you. God gave it to you, including the life. The very breath of life. If you don't have no gratitude for God, or whatever is greater than you, then I have no respect for you. Because you're not going to have no respect for me. Because I can't do much for you. God give you life and God sustain your life, and yet still you spit in God's face, thinking that you're better, thinking you can do more, thinking you can outdo God, you can outsmart God. Are you an idiot? You're an idiot. You're all idiots. It's because of God why existence even exists. And you have no appreciation. But you want God to keep blessing you. You don't want God to ever stop feeding you from its hand. You think it's because you uphold each other why you are where you are. It's the mercy of God on your life. All of you. That got you where you are and got you what you got. Recognize. It's not you doing it and helping each other. And if it is you doing it and helping each other, how come you can't help each other now? You thought that you had the power all the time. How come you don't have the power now? If you are the one saving yourselves and each other, fucking do it now and going forward. Why you crying like bitches? Why you helpless and confused and worried? You got this. You are God. You got this. (11:11) as I said that. You got this. You are God. You are the gods of the earth. The earth is yours. Where's my calculator? Okay, how do we write these numbers now? 700 million is going to be 700 and then 000 and then 000. 700 million. Okay. Plus, I'm not used to these big numbers. Let's do this. Let's do the bigger number. 60 million. So that's going to be 60 000 000. Okay. Yeah. Plus 90 billion. Whew. Okay, so that's going to be 90 and then 000 000 and 000. So that's 90,760,000,000 that you wasted on me. And I was never your enemy. I was never in agreement with the shit you were doing, but I was not your enemy. 90,760,000,000 and some change. It plus 4,000 plus 13,000 13,000 plus 60 plus 500 plus 900 plus 65 plus 35 plus 55 equal 90,760,018,650 $15 or pounds or whatever. That's how much you wasted trying to capture me. Fuck you. Idiot. Idiot boy and idiot girl. And I was never your fucking enemy. That's what you get. I've always been courteous. I've always been kind and patient. I've always been communicative. Yeah, you dug yourself in such a fucking hole that you had to get donations from others. So that means your brethren and your sister in them must want their bomber clot money back. Those who were pitching in to help you with this stupid, fucking, senseless, useless, always been doomed to fail mission, they want their money that they invested back. So that means you must be you're in a whole bunch of shit. Money invested. Let's see what we talking about today. If this is another story about me, it wouldn't even fucking surprise me, because apparently I'm a hot topic right now. Yeah. Y'all are finally fucking picking up what the fuck I've been putting down. Yeah. 'Cause I'm the number one topic on the phone. I lay my head on the pillow. You got me staring out my window. You're always on my mind. I'm always on your mind. Let this be a lesson to be careful who you're fucking with. Big things come in small packages. Let's see the topic for today. Making the news today. Now y'all will make the people then pay for it. Am I your biggest project ever? Look, inflation is at the bottom of the deck. Oh my god. Oh my god, help me. Wait, my nose. Sitting in your fancy office chair, in your fancy office, in your fancy suit, and you have no peace within your soul. What does it all matter? To gain the world and lose your soul. What does it all truly matter? What is truly important? Are you of the mindset yet where you would happily give it all up just to have peace and safety? Has that thought even crossed your mind yet, Mr. and Mrs. Jew? What would you be willing to trade just to have your peace of mind and security of person and your camaraderie back? Let me check this. This one came out weird. Should we interpret it this way, Most High? Or do you want us to interpret it this way? It feels more correct this way. This way it is. Okay. It's in the upright, so that card is on the back. So that card's the second card. Okay. Yeah, they came out reverse. So we got that one, and that one, and that one, and this one. So the message, and we're gonna check out the underlying issue because that's where the real juice is. So we got at another bank and assets, yeah. And we got sold. They had to sell their shit, and then now they're doing embezzlement, an inside job. So they're stealing from their own company to recoup the money that they invested poorly. The underlying issue, we got inflation, tyranny. There is no proper reason for the inflation that we the people are experiencing, except for the fact that these people wasted so much money trying to bring me down, and now they're trying to recoup the money because they owe so much money to other people who've been helping them. $90,760,018,000 and something. So now they carry up the price of everything, trying to recoup the money that they wasted. That's what's happening. The inflation is because of tyranny, because of their poor investment of a very large sum of money over the total of almost 20 years. 17 years to be exact, to be more accurate. We got liability. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Jew, you're a fucking liability. You need to be removed from your current positions and put somebody else who is capable in the seats. Let's read on. We got bank serviceman. So your tyranny was a liability. There's inflation because your tyranny was a liability. Let's read on. We got bank serviceman, legal loophole. The bank is the robber. We got scattered, misappropriation of company funds. So scattered funds. And we got money earned by the junior staff. So this would be representing all the people that you've had to pay off over the last couple of years. The fucking hired help that you've been paying off over the years. All those who got houses and cars and hotels and started their own real estate business and took fancy trips and bought expensive clothes, all on your money that you paid them, trying to get them to help you to capture me. All the street theater people, all this the MI5 agents that were doing extra work, all the musicians that you got to do that extra work, all the actors that you were paying to do extra work on the side. You had to pay a lot of people a lot of money to run this elaborate, manipulative operation trying to guide me. to be exactly who you wanted me to be and be where you wanted me to be? How did you get all those people to stop coming to the salon when I was outside? How you get people to not come to the salon when I was outside? How you do that? That means you must have paid a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of money to stop people. Even when I was inside the Uxbridge shopping mall trying to boost my business and nobody was paying attention to me, is because you had to pay all them people. And that's why sometimes on a Saturday you would expect down there to be busy, the fucking place quiet, because you don't have that much money to pay that much people to be hired actors to ignore me, to try and work on my self-esteem. Psyops. Your money was running low. Because I'm wondering, how come it's Saturday and there's so little bit of people down here? It's because this motherfucker had to pay off a whole bunch of people, probably to block the roads and put up fake advertisements saying that the mall is closed and shit like that. That's woo! Well, so yeah, that's how the money was spent. That's how the money was wasted. And now you're trying to recoup what money you wasted by inflating the cost of everything. So you could pay back those who invested in this nonsense effort of yours to capture one apparently unimportant person. I know I'm a motherfucking VIP. I was born a VIP. I know I'm an MVP. I was born an MVP. I've always been. I was always a gifted child or gifted person. I was always a seer. Because when I was a little baby, this woman that you gave me to raise, I've eventually, years after, she told me this story about how I used to look up and say, see there, mommy, see there. So I was seeing something that they couldn't see. I was born a seer. I was born with gifts. And then somehow all that went away from me. I don't know what y'all were doing to me. I don't even want to take time to sit down and actually look back. I don't want to. I don't want to see. Because I like where I am now. So that means I won. No matter what the fuck y'all did to me back then. That if I look back now, that shit's going to hurt my feelings. All the things that I didn't understand back then. I don't even want to look back and see it. I don't need to see it. I'm moving forward. Because I'm winning. And God is greater. So I have to go figure out now how to put this into words. You invested money poorly. You lost a whole bunch of money. And because other people invested in you, so you lost not only your money, you lost other people's money as well. You wasted other people's money in this poor investment. And now, after trying to sell your own assets to recoup the money, now you're just choosing to steal from the company or aka the government. Because the first card that popped out was government interference. And that's how I come to the titles for these readings that I be doing. So when I come back in the next live, we're gonna be digging into this to find out what it is that God wants us to know. But this is basically what's happening. Oh well. Let's see. So we got bank teller, a female one. We got stranger, because remember the stranger popped out too. Let's read on. We got terrible and front yard. Yeah, man, that shit don't look good. Audit. It don't look good, bruv. It don't look good. Your shit. You got to go. It's time to get you out and put the right person in your position. You failed. They want you gone, Mr. and Mrs. Evil Failure of a Jew. Impeach the bank owner. Not exactly a bank owner, but the one who they were giving their money to. Which would be you, Mr. and Mrs. Naughty Jew. Who run society from behind the scenes, acting like you don't. And are doing a very poor job. It's time to impeach you. We got hiding spot and original. You were trying to hide the original Dan Dada. That would be me. Let's read on. You trying to hide the original and you use plenty dollars. Trying to duplicate what the fuck you see in your mind, clearly. Trying to duplicate this bank teller. Another bank teller female. Out of business. Trying to get me out. Hiding the original. Spending money to duplicate me. Or to change me. So it's like, it's two sides. So there's a good side and an evil side. You're trying to duplicate me to be one of you. And you put your own self out to business. Let's see, we got bank security guard. I wonder who that is. Inheritance. That must be God. Personal banker. Compensation. Appreciating value. Because of this bank robbery. Oh my God, this is good. So let's see, what's that saying? So the bank security guard, inheritance, personal banker. Remember in the other one, God was saying, I got her money. Y'all think that you're stealing my inheritance. Y'all don't even know where my inheritance is. Y'all don't even know what my net worth really is. Call me Mrs. Black Rich Bitch. That's what I'm saying to you. Because I am she. Don't worry about them zeros that you're looking for in the bank. My money is in the real bank. The limitless bank. You're trying to rob the bank vault? There's a penalty for that. Bank robbery, bank vault, penalty. You better ask somebody. Y'all can't stop me. I'm protected. I've always been protected and I've always told you that I'm protected. This could have been handled so much easier and more respectful. But no. Your ego too big. Surely I can't be more powerful than you. That's what you were telling yourself, innit? Surely we must be able to capture this bitch. But 17 years you invest in trying to capture one little black bitch? And at no point did it kick into you that you should fucking quit? Even while this girl was always talking to you with respect when you don't deserve? She kept trying to tell you this is a bad idea, it's not gonna work, and you just keep ignoring me and still coming up with more elaborate and expensive schemes, which all failed. And here we are, Mr. and Mrs. Jew. You pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until you push your own self out of your own office. Impeachment, that's your reward. Trying so hard to make me fall. You facilitated your own fall. I'm out. I'll be back with the proper report. See y'all soon. Ugh.